23 with Colin Jackson.
Well, not only are we dealing with the heat, but we are dealing with thunderstorms causing some problems in our mountain areas. Colin? Yep,
the lightning came down and started a few fires, and this is what it sounded like. Awesome video from the Weldon area. Take a listen to this. Oh boy, building thunderstorms in the distance. It was really something else out there. Thanks for sending that in from Weldon, and we had an active pattern this afternoon. Not so much here, but you look east, you can really see the storms building. And they're still out there on radar. Let's go to the radar and take a look and show you what we have. It is still coming down in spots, but not a lot of places. Tehachapi had the most recent storm. Weldon, right there, that's what went through, and that was early at around, I'd say 3 o'clock. And in Tehachapi, when these storms came through, the temperature went from 93 to 77, and then right back up to 93 again after the rain came through. The latest storm building here, kind of moving toward the north. If it lasts, maybe it clips the eastern side, and maybe it goes right through Weldon one more time. There it is again, back up to 93. Can you imagine? You've got the rain, it cools off to 77, the sun pops out. You're like standing in a sauna with the temperatures going back up to the 90s. Northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. There's some relief out there, and here are the numbers as we speak as of 5 o'clock. It is 112 in Ridgecrest, 106 Lancaster. We're at 107. That's at the airport. It's hotter downtown by a degree or two. And even Porterville is at 106. This is the heat warning in effect until the rest of the weekend's through, okay? Temperatures will be about the same tomorrow, if not hotter in spots. So this heat warning, it means business. Please be careful. If you're out there today, you know what it feels like. It's just a furnace outside. There's the high today, just in from the Weather Service, 108, 1 degree shy of the record set back in 1929, and the low this morning, and it'll be warmer tomorrow morning, was 80 degrees. That's not much of a low. Currently, we do sit at 107 degrees. Winds are west-northwest at 9. But in the shade, it's a dry heat. 13% relative humidity. Not much of a breeze on the valley floor. A little stronger in Tehachapi and a nice wind in Mojave as well. Other numbers were scorching today. Palm Springs, 116. Fresno was hot as well at 109 and 66 in San Francisco. Are you kidding? Doesn't that look good? What a difference, huh? And 87 in the downtown LA area. Our area highs 109 for Lake Isabella, 106 in Porterville, 110 again in Paso Robles, that 2 days in a row. And it was even 96 in Frazier Park. That's awfully hot. Let's travel here Saturday, and here's the mess. It continues. 109 for Fresno, 107 in Sacramento, and 73 in San Francisco. Go to the coast, enjoy it. 76 Santa Barbara, 68 in Pismo Beach. Now, inland Southern California areas, inland will be hot. There's no question about that. But, you know, 90 in Anaheim is better than today's mid-90s. 112 Palm Springs and a 78 for San Diego. Temperatures on the valley floor getting close to 110 in Taft, if not 110. 109 for us again tomorrow. It will be hot. And, oh boy, any relief in sight? Yes, next week. 20% chance of a storm in the mountains, too. 97 Tehachapi, 105 Lake Isabella, 102 for Glenville. And Kernville will be above 100 as well. 112 for California City. It's a 20% chance of a thunderstorm. But if you live in Weldon or Tehachapi, you got all of that 20% this afternoon, didn't you? Ridgecrest, 113. 82, clear skies for a low. I know that's confusing. 109, sunny and very hot tomorrow. A northwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Air quality, even though it's a Saturday, 147 is a high number. And that's unhealthy for sensitive groups. Our 7-day forecast keeps us hot. And we stay in the hundreds for another 7 days in a row. It's not a record to do that, but that's a lot. Lake Isabella and points northeast cool off into the upper 90s next week. The 20% chance of rain continues in the mountains for the weekend. And the mid to upper 80s will return there too. So be careful in the heat. It is oppressive.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Colin.
Sure.